anniversary and drink up guys, you guys deserve it.
Congrats guys, it's not easy to run a team for 25 years.
Congratulations on 25 years. Keep up the wonderful spirit. Proud to be a part of SOFA.
Early 90s, alumni of Sheares Hall, we were continuing to play in NUS. Ad hoc basis, it used to be about 2 or 3 times a year. Sometime around early 93, a few of us, Yao, myself and some of the other guys, we decided to play regularly, do it on a weekly basis. We were beginning to miss each other in between games because we were playing only once in a while.
We sat down right there after one of those tournaments and then we talked. It was so far because Billy said, hey, how about Sheares Old Footballers Association?
So I was in the armed forces at the time. It was based in Nisun camp. We had a camp, we had a field. We could do it every week. We could get the thing going on a regular basis.
Once you have your own field, teams will come and contact you, and then you get into that scene. You can arrange referees, and then you get regular games. Right? That's how it all started.
I had to be there. The games were played in Nisun camp in '93. That meant that every weekend was, especially Saturday. Sometimes, in fact, those days I think we would play even on Saturday and Sunday. We would play even 2 games on a day on occasions. Our weekends were spent with SOFA mates, mainly. Not just our batch, Yao, myself, Ira, Lai Chi and so on, but also the older guys, Soi Peng, Willie, Lumut, those guys who had graduated already 3-4 years before us were also joining us on a regular basis. So it meant a lot for us to connect with the older guys and also newer guys who were joining us in later years.
The old Nisun camp, that was a good field because it was big. So every team that came there, the first thing they said, wow, so big then sure lose already. That's why we have very good record, right, back then. The important thing is that there is a field. If you build a field, they will come.
I got invited by Lai Chi Sing, ex-Sheares Hall player. He was also a varsity soccer player and joined Sheares Hall. I said, why not? I also know some of the other players from Sheares Hall who were also in the varsity team. Anilan, Siwa Balan.
I received a call from one of my friends who was saying that there's this group of SOFA boys, Sheares Hall boys looking for players from a team. So I just dropped by after work and I've been with them since then.
And meet up with some of the pioneers like Yao, Lai Chi. Yeah, so that's where we started.
I was invited by Yao and some of them to join just after uni, which was in the year 2000. 18 years since then.
I just started work and I needed some exercise. We play along a couple of games and after that I just slowly integrated into SOFA. It must have been about 14 years ago.
In 2016, the current captain Aaron actually invited me to play with the SOFA guys, and I played with them for 1 year. I was officially accepted as a SOFA team member.
I have a colleague who plays for SOFA and I followed him to a game one day and I've played with him ever since. About 4 years I've been on SOFA. Yeah.
One of the teammates used to be my classmate. 2 years ago he asked me to join them.
SOFA spirit. We kept winning. So that made the entire game fun. So up to then, I was always playing with people of my own age group. So that was the first time I had people like 30s, 40s. There's a lot of bonds. There's a lot of relationships. Being accepting of other people's faults, strengths, characters. I think that creates a very comfortable place.
Number one would be the friendship that we have had over the last 14 years, be it on the field, off the field. They were a generation above us, but at the same time, there were a lot of topics that we could relate to. A lot of my friends who were my age, they were getting more withdrawn into their family. They had less time for friends. But for me, I felt it was the opposite because I now had 40 over new friends. It was something that thrilled me every Saturday, something that I just had.
SOFA was one of the main competition teams to always play against them. The way they handle the team, I always envy them. I always tell my guys, our Kingsman is only 2 years old. When I grew up, I also want to be like SOFA 25 years, So my guys, like I have youngsters also, so they are following the steps. So the discipline, these guys, they do charity work when they go overseas. Everything is done together. I think SOFA will go on. Not even our Singapore national team will go on, but I think SOFA will go on.
I think SOFA team, they have great bonding. That's why they come so far, and our team as well. And then there were many social gatherings. Now that we are older, we still maintain friendship, bonding there between the two teams.
Normally, amateur football team is not as organized as so far. It's a bit of a culture shock. When I joined them, then I feel that this team is pretty much organized, and the way they bond is really special. There's a lot of seniors with experience, and I can actually learn from them in terms of character, work, and how they deal with things. A team consists of a lot of different people. To handle them, you need some skill you can learn from these seniors.
You get advisors, and all these are, there's no motive to it. I have a business myself, so when I go out and talk to people, there's always a motive behind, like some monetary gain or something like that. But here it's just, you know, friendship, and it's really genuine advisors. So I think it's something that I will count my blessings on.
It helps to form me to what I am today, in the sense that I learned teamwork. I actually learned to trust teammates in the field, do what they do best. It helps me in this unique understanding, this unique interest, other than football, the togetherness. We will try our very best, even though you're injured for the game, you can't come back for the game, we'll try our very best to turn up just for the after-game drinks, to get together, to talk, to drink, to laugh, to share a joke, to tell about your work-life problem, to tell your personal life problem, and everybody has time together. So I think this is what makes so far special compared to the other teams.
One of the reasons why I like the team so much is that they do have strong leadership, and there is this culture that we should always support each other. And that being said, we are quite open with each other, and if somebody needs to say something, we'll say it. And that's kind of why it's like a family, because it has that edge to it, those sharp moments, but there's always love and respect. So I think it's a brilliant culture.
So everybody speaks, everybody has their opinion, there'll be tension here and there, but at the same time, because we share that bond that is built on the field and after the games, the social settings of drinks and pubs, and in those days also regular weddings and Chinese New Year and New Year celebrations, the kind of bond that we build then shapes you. Everyone learns about life through these experiences, how to handle the difficult challenges, and we share very honestly, very frankly, like you would nowhere else. So that is invaluable. I've learned so much from my seniors and from my peers, and even the younger ones. They always teach you what you don't know, and also teach you to be humble as you age. If you find a lot of things you are doing you no longer can do, you learn humility. Life teaches you a lot of things, and I think so far Saturday has taught me a lot of things. It shaped my life. It's a big part of my life.
These are guys that gone abroad, work with MNC, things as a fresh graduate, then I think I look forward to become one day. And this is a bunch of guys that I met up, hoping to have some experiences onto me. Every single one of the SOFA guys brings something new, a new flavor to the team. I would like to think that I also form a little bit of that flavor to the SOFA family.
It's really, to me, personally, a band of brothers, because I'm an only child and I've never had brothers before. And having big brothers and younger brothers to come along, that to me is what it's all about.
Besides the brotherhood, they are the advisory board for his life. So even when we were about to get married, I'm sure the guys played a part in that decision making. They have each other in work, giving directions to what they can achieve for the family, work, anything. So this bond is very strong and it means a lot to him.
As a person, I'm quite an introvert. I don't really go out much. But so far, main draw was finding this group of guys which I felt very comfortable with. Not only on the football field, other experiences like lunches together. Sometimes we have dinner parties like Yao every New Year's, or Aminan's place, your place, every Christmas. Those are gatherings that I look forward to every year. I feel like I'm part of a family. My wife, she also feels like she's part of the SOFA family. When I go to gatherings, I usually bring her along.
Not only the team got together well, but Spice also got together well with the players and each other. My daughter grew up going with us for games. There's still pictures of Patrick carrying her in Hong Kong. Wife coming for games lends credibility to the whole thing for spouse, right? That, hey, this guy's actually playing football.
I remember our very first trip, the 3 wives shared one bed, and then the rest were the guys sharing all the various rooms. But the 3 wives were in one room together. So from there, all the trips, camaraderie, parties at our homes, SOFA was part of our lives. I also relate to the guys in my own personal way. We find our mutual interest, which I would then connect them with. Like Yao and I ended up writing a food guide together. So the team has come to mean something to me as well personally as friends.
I remember the first time when I brought my daughter to watch a game that was playing. My daughter was so inspired, and immediately she went home and she kind of wrote down her thoughts, I think about 2-3 pages, chronicling what happened. At that time, she was about K1, K2 time. So as she grows older, she began to realize that it is not just chasing after the ball, but more of the friendship and sort of the brotherhood, togetherness that she has seen. And that impression still stands today. Through the years, I can see that he has matured from a pure player to one that lends his support, kind of like mentor the younger ones. So it's through the process maturing of his personality, which is good, and I enjoy it actually. I'm kind of glad in the sense that from a wife perspective that my husband is involved with a group of guys that every weekend they are doing something they're happy about, they're passionate about, and they watch each other grow, mature through the passage of life. So that gives me a lot of, shall I say, peace and gratitude to the Sofa guys.
It's more like a family to him. I enjoy their gatherings. My 2 little girls. I hope my kids will love soccer as much as me.
In most of the Sofa gatherings, I bring my family along, and that's where the kids know the uncles and aunties. And they understand why they were Papa's friend. They will hopefully share the values and the importance of togetherness to my daughters when we are out for gatherings. Through the conversation, through the sharing, I'm sure my daughters will learn a lot from these uncles and aunties.
They're really great. It's like band of brothers, just like the girls. We also like have our own group of girlfriends. Sometimes like when we go holidays as families, I think it's build the relationships, among us. And the children as well, they know friends, know more friends, the older kids or the younger kids. They do have a good mix, among the generation of kids. It's really a good bond that you can't just break away. And I think it's really important because you need the support of your friends besides your families and your loved ones. So friendship is very, very important as well.
Yao was leading most of these things those days, and I thought he did an amazing job. The key to getting the early years very well formed and cemented is a leadership with a very open style, very accommodating and yet very firm leadership and supporting cast. Yao Yen-yi played a very critical role, paved the way for the way he helped to create the next generation in an open manner. Found next line of leaders to take the club forward, and how we just graciously step back and let them run the show completely. And that culture is not easy. Very often there's all kind of tension there. It's not resolved. In our case, yes, there's tension, as you would expect. It was well managed, and therefore today we're here talking about the 25th year.
Under Yao's leadership, I think players are very cohesive. They play for the team. They understand what's so far all about. And the camaraderie is very, very strong. The bonding is extremely good. Even up to now, 25 years later, we're still together.
Those shoes are too big to fill up. I think no one can do a good job as him. It wasn't easy, but I was willing to give it a try.
My wife don't see me on Saturday evenings from 4 to 8 every Saturday without fail. My children don't see me, and they are very used to it. It's a standard thing for the past 7 years. I've learned also that by giving, you will receive back a lot. I gave quite a bit of my time so far, and I say I reap quite a lot of things back. It has shaped me over the past 18 years.
Even though when my twins were delivered a few days old, I still take the time off to attend the game, and I'm very appreciative of my wife's support. I understand. And sometimes even now, as they're older, once Saturday's around, they ask, Papa, it's time to go for a soccer game.
Saturday evenings are usually the highlight of my week. Play some football, go to a coffee shop, make some noise.
It's really like a big family. It's not just football, so I think it's a very strong spirit. Even those that are not playing still come and visit us. So there's this strong sense of belonging, which really keeps me wanting to come back to the team.
We have evolved. We're now 3 generations. I'm in the 2nd generation. We started to have, not as a single captain, but having a management team to run the whole football team. We started to organize charity events, want to have a bigger purpose than just a football. football team. And I think moving along for the third generation, they will carry on and they will probably have bigger plans for SOFA. My kids are probably 7 to 10 years old now. They will hopefully be in the fourth generation.
They do not drift apart. Even if they stop playing football, they still meet up, they still encourage the next younger generation of players to keep the bond going. So I think this is very good. Keep it up. And even for the younger guys who came into the team, you should carry out the values and the beliefs of the team to stay together as a good social team and to always be there for each other. Yes, I would love my 2 boys to be the next generation of SOFA.
Having this, second generation still around, first generation still around, it helps to keep things in check. And they do pass down things. When you got a bunch of young guys and everyone wants to be chief, but people like Patrick or Man say something, then everyone just shut up.
SOFA has grown whereby it's now no longer just about the captain or the captains. We believe that everybody sort of owns SOFA. Now you will see a lot of people doing different things with SOFA. I guess that creates an ecosystem where it's even greater fun. There's a lot of initiatives being driven by different people, and everybody's just in there to be part of this great club.
Moving forward, hopefully we can always be a family to all of the members, and a place where the guys can turn to.
I feel that I'm part of the family now. I will try my best to contribute in any possible way, regardless of what they tell me, as long as we can bring the team forward.
We all want to preserve this SOFA tradition. Although I'm not from Sheares Hall, how to bring up team members together. We started with all the graduates along the way that from all walks of life. We formed this friendship, and then through that I think the bonding has grown. So we want to keep this continuing going. So on the 15th anniversary, I think we did a major one for Chansunan, Methodist. This time around, we want to do it for Opus. It's also very noble to go so far.
Proliferating this whole SOFA thing is good, right? Because it can bring joy to a lot of people. Right? So hopefully down the road it brings joy to more people. Right?
Big clubs have been formed from very humble beginnings. Manchester United, Liverpool. Why can't SOFA be one of Singapore's well-known teams? I wish SOFA all the best.